Hi there guys, Brett Coddy here from One Fitness Studio and Train with Brett Personal Training. So today I'm going to be doing your weekly warm-up for you. The weekly warm-up is a public video that goes out all over YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and is basically a 10-minute workout for you guys to follow. It allows you to basically get your heart rate up, get yourself working. We do different types of warm-up each week. The public one we put out is just a random one. So it could be a high intensity one, it could be a low intensity one, it could be an adjusted workout, just really depends on who we're making warm-up for that week. The workouts that we do, the warm-ups go out for groups. So we categorize the groups, like I say, in terms of high intensity, low intensity, or if we have to do any special populations and warm-ups for them. Today we're going to be doing a medium intensity one. So it's not particularly high intensity, it's just a good solid warm-up that allows you to get ready for our main workouts. The main workouts form part of our remote training program, which if you follow details below, click the link below, you can get details of, and you can go out for a trial and basically see how that works out for you. So we're going to carry on with the warm-up now, and the whole workout, like I say, will be about 8 minutes in length, and it will really just get your heart rate up and get ready for the main workout. All right guys, hope you're well, and let's go on. So, what you need to do first of all is just find yourself in space, set yourself up in your normal warm-up area. I'm going to start nice and easy just with walking on the spot. Now the idea of these workouts is that ultimately we design them so that anyone can access them. The idea is that you want to be working in an environment where you've got a bit of space around you. You want to make sure that you've got a bottle of water on hand and you've also got a towel as well. And you also want to switch off any distractions. So if you are using your phone, maybe put a do not disturb notification on it, or to silence it if you need to leave it on. If you've got Wi-Fi, then maybe you can switch off the 3G and 4G so that you don't get any incoming phone calls while you're doing the workout. Of course, if you do need to pause it, that's fine too. Alright guys, so first minute coming up now, we're basically just working a low march. We should be getting our arms and legs working. The idea of this warm-up is that we just basically build up gradually over the course of 8 minutes. So this is the low level warm-up. What we're going to do now is just going to move it slightly higher. I want your knees slightly higher, okay? We're going to move our arms as well. Now the purpose of this initially is just to build our heart rate up slowly. Depending on your age demographic, your intensity of training could vary depending on whether you're under the age of 25, over the age of 50, when you've got any injuries. Like I said, this is a medium pace warm-up to start with. We're always going to start with low intensity warm-ups to start with. And the idea is that we're building the heart rate up slowly. Every single workout and warm-up that we do, the weekly warm-up, is different. So don't be surprised if you see different exercises or different moves. We try to keep them simple, and like I say, to start with, the idea is just to build your heart rate up steadily as we work. So we're coming up to the end of the second exercise. We're now going to move into our third exercise. We're going to modify it from where we are now, and we're going to go into a very, very, very gentle bodyweight squat. Before that, what we need to do is to put your feet shoulder width apart. Keep your shoulders back, your chest up, your head nice and straight. We're going to move our arms, and we're just going to drop to this kind of length. Now, I'm going to about 60 to 70% of my maximum depth. If you're able to squat deeper, you can squat all the way down to here. If you can't quite manage that depth, then you can obviously do a shallow depth. What I would do is be focusing on pushing my bum back as I squat. So I'm putting my weight on my heels, keeping the weight back through my hamstrings, and as I come up, I'm going to squeeze my bum nice and tight. Arms coming up as I go down. Requires a little bit of coordination, and as we're doing it, let's focus on our breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now this is a very simple exercise, we do use it a lot. A squat is basically a lower body exercise, though because we're putting a little arm raise in there as well, we do get a little bit of upper body movement. The idea is that all of these exercises we do roughly for about a minute or so before we change it up. We're now going to go back to our march, but this time we're going to put a little bit of impact in. So from here we're just going to move it into a very steady jog. What we want to focus on is bringing our feet off the ground gently. When we land, we want to be landing with our toe down onto the ball of our foot. We're not going to put our foot completely flat, we're just going to stay in this kind of area. And we're kind of padding the ground as we go, moving our arms this way. What you should be feeling now is that your heart rate's coming up. You should be breathing a little bit heavier, not too much, but just enough so that you feel it. And this is perfect for the next stage of the warm-up. Now, as I said to you before, this is a medium intensity warm-up, and it is just designed to get your heart rate up, get your blood flowing, get your body nice and loose for what we're going to do next. The next work we're going to do is we're going to go back to our squat, but we're going to put an upper body movement in. And the idea of this particular movement is it allows us to engage the muscles in the upper back. So, feet shoulder width apart, weight down through our heels like we did before, but this time we're gonna push forward with our hands, splaying our fingers, and we're gonna come up and squeeze our shoulder blades as we come up. So from here, down and push, up and pull, down and push, up and pull. We can also coordinate our breathing with this as well. So we're gonna breathe out on the way down, in on the way up, out on the way down, in on the way up. That's it. Now you may not want to coordinate your breathing with it. You might just decide to breathe nice and deeply, but if you can coordinate your breathing, it will help you to stretch and engage all those muscles. Good guys, looking nice. Excellent stuff. Okay, we are now going to go back to our jog again. We're now going to put a little bit more impact in our movement. So my feet are now coming off the ground. Not very much, but you can see I am leaving the ground. I'm moving my arms and legs. You can tell my heart rate is coming up. My breath rate is increasing slightly. And this is what we want to be seeing from a nice, steady, medium intensity warm-up. The next exercise we're going to do is going to be a lunge with an overhead push. Okay, we're just going to use this period now to allow our heart rates to continue operating at this kind of level. There are lower intensity warm-ups we can do, guys, that don't require any impact. And even if you're watching the wrong one, it doesn't matter. You can always adjust it as and when you need to. So the next exercise we're going to do is a lunge, and it's going to involve an overhead press as we go. And everybody knows I'm a stickler when it comes to my lunge technique. So let's have a look. Lunging first, long and low, back leg straight, shoulders and chest up. Same on the other leg, long and low. And we're going to alternate left and right. Progression to this, if you're comfortable, hands here. As you lunge, hands overhead. Nice and long, nice and low. And I'm just reaching up as I do this lunge. Now for some of you, you might not be able to get to that depth. You might find that actually this lunge is more appropriate. You don't want to go that low. As long as your back foot is coming off the ground, here that is, trying to keep the back leg straight and trying to keep the front one nice and bent, you can then drop lower and lower and lower. And of course, we're aiming to get our hands all the way overhead. Some of you will struggle with that. You may find your hands are coming more forwards. Really try to keep yourself upright and see if you can stretch overhead as you do that movement. Lovely, guys. Okay, back to jogging now. Now what we're going to do, we're going to put a different exercise in now. We're going to do a little walkout. This will require movement of your hands, so just warm your wrists up slightly while you do it. We're going to do this for a little bit shorter because it is harder. We're going to do it in sets of 2. Okay, so from here, we're going to put our feet flat. We're going to bend our knees. We're going to put our hands on the floor. We're going to walk out to a press up position, and then we're going to come back up and we're going to reach overhead. Back out and back up. Good. We're then going to jog again. Count for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down again. All the way out, all the way back up. Just 2 of these. Out to the ground, back up again. And we're going to count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one now. All the way out, all the way up. Last one. All the way out, all the way up. Lovely, guys, good on the spot. Now, the idea of a warm-up is that you should be out of breath. Have we achieved that? I think so. We should find that our heart rate is raised. Yep, that's going pretty well. And we should find that our body temperature is increased. All right, guys, give yourself a quick check-out. Have a quick drink. Give yourself a wipe down if you need it. And now you can move on to your main workout video. That concludes our weekly workout for today, guys. Hope you find it helpful. Hope you find it useful. Hopefully your heart rate's up and you're now ready to go and do your workout. All right, guys, speak to you all soon. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the main workout. Bye-bye.